Good evening and welcome to Hopkinton High School for tonight's varsity girls basketball game as the Holliston Panthers take on your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. A quick announcement. While we have been allowing students to shoot around at halftime this season, it has left the court dusty and slippery for the second half. In order to keep the court as playable as it is in the first half, there will be no shooting around permitted until after the game. Again, no one should be on the court during the game or in between quarters or halves. Thank you for your cooperation. Another brief announcement. It is Officials Appreciation Week. Please take a moment to give them a round of applause for all they do for our sports. Now, back to the game. We're looking forward to a great game tonight and are asking for your help to keep it positive and let it be about the kids on the court. These teams have worked hard and have a job to do tonight. Let's support our home teams and let them play and steer clear of any negativity towards players, coaches, fans, and especially officials. Everyone's goal is for a safe, fair, and competitive contest. As we're all aware, taunting, trash talking, and the berating of players or officials will not be tolerated. Please respect all decisions made by officials and extend that respect to all in attendance. Again, we thank you for your help in creating a positive, respectful, and fun environment here at HHS. And now for tonight's starting lineups. Starting for the Panthers, number 5, Megan Simpson. Number 13, Kaylee McDonald. Number 14, Catherine Williams. Number 32, Caroline Brady. And number 35, Mia Quinzani. The Panthers are coached by Kurt Lorenzen and assisted by Brian Cheever and Jeff Waldman. And now for the Hillers. Number 10, Bethel Flanagan. Number 15, Holly Paharik. Number 22, Tegan Restaghini. Number 4, Captain Elena Davies. Number 24, Captain Caroline Kane. Your Hillers are coached by Mike Greco, assisted by Carrie Chatton, Michaela Pucci, and Regan Cavani. Now we ask all who are able to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center for this TVA Large matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Henneberry on the call. The Hillers 3-11 on the season. They have lost their last 2. While Holliston has been on a 5-game skid. They've lost their last 5. They are 6-9. So one of these losing streaks will come to an end tonight, Wally.
Yeah, and before that 5-game losing streak, Holliston was on a 4-game winning streak, so they were on a high before they came crashing down to earth. So, yeah, I think it should be a good battle tonight between two teams that have been struggling a little bit recently, and hopefully one team can kind of, pull themselves out of that mire and get back on the winning track here.
And it is a cold gymnasium here tonight. Very cold weather outside. We advise everyone to stay warm the best you can. And it's also pretty cold in here tonight, Wally. I don't know if I've ever felt the gymnasium this cold.
I know I haven't. Yeah, it's really something. So hopefully the girls will work up enough energy to stay warm out there. That's really what's important.
Absolutely. As Quinzini won the jump ball against Baharik, we are underway. Holliston working right to left across your screen. Catherine Williams with it, feeds the top of the perimeter, now to the wing to McDonald. McDonald to the corner, pump fake, feeds it up top, long two, knocking it down is Caroline Brady. She will be someone to look out for tonight for Holliston. Driving in, Davies. High pass to Flanagan, she pulls it down. Work around the perimeter, Kane along the wing, feeds it back out. Driving in, nice feed to the block.
Nice.
And in, Caroline Kane.
That was a great play right there. A little give and go with Caroline Kane and Elena Davies. Davies is a great pass back to Kane.
Stolen away by Davies, feeds it over. It's stolen back by Holliston as Catherine Williams has it. Quick moving first quarter so far. Some quick action. And we're going to get a foul.
It looks like that's going to be on Megan Simpson for Holliston. And I say that because she's the one protesting the most out there.
It was away from the action. I believe it was a push call. Beth Flanagan on the entry. This is a very important game for Holliston, who is looking to get into the postseason. You have to finish at least 500. And Holliston has lost their last 5 and looking to stay alive here tonight.
Simpson almost caught her second foul there a minute ago.
Restaghini with it. Goes baseline, yes.
Nice little baseline floater for Teagan. Nice take to the hole right there.
Good shooting to start off tonight by the Hillers so far, these opening minutes.
Yeah, I think they're 2 for 2 at this point.
Simpson taking it down. She'll draw contact. And you don't often see the Hillers start 2 for 2. They've been known for slow starts this season.
Right, we were just talking before we started. Last game, they only started with 2 points in the first quarter, so nice to see them off to a good start already.
With it is Simpson. Driving in around the defender, up with the floater, count it.
Yeah, that's a nice take for her. She's obviously wearing a face protector for probably a broken nose, and she took it right into the hole without any fear.
Baharik trying to take it in. Aggressive defense by Quinzini, and we have a jump ball call.
A rough jump ball.
Yeah, I thought that was more of a contact call. I was looking for the foul there, Wally.
Yeah, I was too.
Flanagan on the entry. Over to Davies for 3. Yes! Hillers lead it 7-4.
Shooting with confidence so far, which is nice to see.
Simpson from the elbow, no good. Pulled down by Davies. Feeds it over, Flanagan to the corner. Back up top, Davies. It's stolen away. Here comes Simpson. To the rack, and we're going to have a foul.
Blocking foul on Teagan Restaghini. I thought she had good position. Simpson tried to go around it with a Euro step and couldn't quite get there.
Great crowd on hand here on this Friday night. Good student section as well.
Yeah, tough night to get people out of the house.
Simpson on the first hits. That shows you how loyal the fans are for the Hillers.
Right.
Even negative 10-degree weather can't keep them from coming to the Hillers game. Second free throw, yes.
And that's going to be Megan Simpson subbing out after her 4-point outburst there.
Davies will take it up. You wonder if everything's okay. The coach is talking to her. Up for three. No good as Restaghini battle for it. And we're going to have a jump ball call as Flanagan and Williams get wrapped up.
And, Megan Simpson's coming right back in. Yeah, coaches probably just want to check on her, make sure she's all right after that foul. She went down kind of hard.
Catherine Williams on the entry to Simpson. Driving in, lost it, battle for it.
Oh, great defense there by the Hillers. Nice rebound. Caroline Kane with the rebound.
Caroline Brady missed the shot. Taking it in, Flanagan, and she'll draw contact.
I thought that was just a regular poke, out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on that. And that's going to be on
Catherine
Williams, her first, and the team's second.
The boys' team is over in Holliston tonight for a big battle. We'll try to get you updates from that game. Flanagan on the entry to the corner for three. No good. Air ball by Davies. Rebound, Catherine Williams. And misses her target, Caroline Brady. Hillers have it. Davies feeds it over. Paharic ran into traffic there. And
another jump ball.
She was looking for a foul.
Paharic really doesn't care who she's going to run into or anything. She gets the ball and she'll take it right in there.
Maybe they should try her out for football. She is pretty good at running over people.
Yeah, she's not afraid of contact.
She'll draw a push there.
Yeah, she got fouled right there. She's going to shoot two.
Third foul by Holliston.
That's on Mia Quinzani.
Yep. Flanagan on the entry.
Quinzani takes a seat, subs out.
Feeds it over, Kane. Up with the hook, count it.
Nice little lefty hook there.
A little Dr. J action.
Yeah.
Catherine Williams with it. Feeds it over to Simpson. Driving the lane up. Good response by Holliston. Megan Simpson has 6 points for the Panthers.
That's her second little floater in the lane. She really she likes to drive, and you can tell she does it well, and she's not afraid to go in there even with the facial injury she has.
And Paharic is blocked. Good block by Ava St. John. Williams trying to find a way into the interior. Feeds it over. Lyons for three. Knocks it down.
It's going to be a two for her.
Wow. Long two.
Yeah, very long.
Davies. Over to Restaghini. Kane. Paharic. Down the lane, stripped away, draws the foul. I think they're going to get number 32, Caroline Brady, with that one.
Again, Paharic just puts her head down and goes in. She wants to get that layup.
No update on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah,
Looks like they're having a little issue there.
And maybe it's no foul, even though he signaled for a foul. Yep, it's on
Ava St. John.
Ava St. John, yeah. Fourth team foul.
These two teams have met this season. Holliston got the best of Hopkinton in that one at Holliston, as that shot by Restaghini is blocked. Holliston won by 5 in their last meeting. That was back on December 16th, a 41-35 Holliston win. Panthers inbound. It was knocked out of play. And it is Officials Appreciation Month, so a big thank you to all the officials who make these games possible. And that shot is blocked by Megan Lyons. What was that, Finnegan with the block, I believe?
Yeah, that's going to be, it went out of bounds off of Hiller. It's going to be Panthers ball.
Williams on the entry, up, no good off the glass as Quinzini. She'll feed it out over to the short corner, no good there by Lyons. Up with the jumper, Williams, and what do we have here? A foul? Looks like we do. Not sure what that was, Wally.
No, some kind of official's timeout.
Williams on the entry. Feeding it underneath. Up, no good is Quinzani. Here comes the Hillers. Rebound by Caroline Kane. Restaghini driving down. Yes! Tegan Restaghini, 4 points.
Yeah, nice aggressive move there by Restaghini. Brings the Hillers back up by 1. They had been down. And now the Hillers are up by 1.
Lions driving in, up with the hook. Count it. Holliston and the Hillers really just shooting great in this first quarter.
Yeah, back and forth offense here, and it really is working for both teams.
Kane, you can tell both teams really want this one. Feeds it over to the short corner, Lexi Bruce. To the wing, Restaghini, long 2, no good. Rebound by St. John. Simpson trying to put on the moves. Ooh, pass a little high for Quinzini. Here comes the Hillers. Restaghini, no good there.
No good, no foul, no nothing.
Quinzini.
Taking the charge, there you go. Caroline Kane's going to take a charge.
There you go. Offensive foul on Quinzini. That'll be her second.
Smart play by Caroline Kane. You can see her lining it up. She ran back, got her spot, turned around, stood rock solid with her position just to get bowled over to take one for the team.
A 12-11 Holliston lead in this back and forth first quarter. A lot of action so far in this one. Restaghini with it. Along the wing, Finnegan. Back to Restaghini.
Ooh, penetrates through into the zone. I would have thought she'd pull up right there.
McCann thought about it.
There you go. They're stretching that zone out and they're trying to get to the shooting lanes, and they're getting them. I mean, the passing lanes, and they are getting that.
Air ball there by Grady, but a Hiller rebound by Lexi Bruce. McCann around the perimeter. Pass gets away. She's able to regather. Kate Finnegan driving in.
Jump ball.
What a sequence of events there.
Yeah, great offense there by the Hillers. They're fighting against that 2-3 zone, which has been pretty tight all game. They finally were able to pull it apart a little bit and see some passing lanes, and they're getting some good looks there. That hopefully they can keep that up.
But a minute left in the first quarter. Catherine Williams feeds it over. Simpson with it. Trying to get away from 2 defenders there. Williams.
Yeah, they had 2 defenders on her, but not really trapping her, which you kind of want to. You don't want to do that too much, because then someone gets wide open.
And knocking that down, Lucy Bauman. That was a long 2. 3-point lead for Holliston. McCann feeds it over. Lexi Bruce. No, it falls out.
So Tegan Restaghini's doing a great job of penetrating and/or attempting to penetrate to suck in that zone that's opening up some shooting shots on the wings of reach for the Hillers, which is really nice.
That last shot, that's when you blame the hoop on.
Yeah.
Simpson feeds it into the block. Up, no good. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll go Hillers' way for the final 5 seconds of the quarter.
Yeah, too bad that she shouldn't have brought that ball down and put it on the floor. Put her in actually worse position to shoot. But the Hillers will take it as her mistake, and they'll get an opportunity here for the last shot of the quarter. In the 5 seconds, it's a lot of time.
Here's Davies, feeds it over. Flanagan, loose ball. And that'll do it for the quarter. What a quarter it was. Some great action to start off this game. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Holliston 14, the Hillers 11. And this crowd, they are loving it. Great crowd on hand here today, Wally.
Yeah, good crowd.
It's great to see a good student section on a night that the boys are right in Holliston.
Yeah, so a lot of the fans have traveled to Holliston, but it's still enough to fill out the place here tonight, which is nice.
They are all bundled up. It is certainly a colder night here in this gymnasium. And there's John Ritz. And I think that hat, he is certainly happy to have it.
It says it all about the temperature in here.
Yes, it is. That is a great hat to have for right now in here. Especially down on the gymnasium floor. It's even colder than where we are.
I was going to say down on ice level.
Right. This is colder than a lot of the hockey games I've done this season. And there's the student section. I feel like the student section makes plans to send half to the boys' game as half here.
Yeah, the girls deserve to have it too. Yeah, it's great.
All right, we are ready for the second quarter. And I was attempting to try to get a boys update, but Twitter's not cooperating.
You've been banned again from Twitter? You and President Trump?
Panthers with possession, driving in. McDonald feeds it out. Actually, it might be an internet issue. Over to the wing, Brady.
Tough defense here by the Hillers, really nice.
Feeds it over.
That's a travel right there.
Yes, it is. Davis St. John called for the travel, Hiller ball. Here we go. Davies with it, feeds it over. Holden with the pass over to Paharic, stripped away.
Taken away from behind, yeah.
McDonald with the steal, now with it, Simpson up for the shot, yes.
Off balance. 16-footer, that's a great shot.
Megan Simpson has half the Panthers' points. She has 8. Paharic, surrounded by defenders, in trouble, feeds it out. Holden for 3. No good off the rim.
Big
battle
rebound.
for it. Great rebound by Flanagan.
Big
and
rebound
then we're
right
going to
there.
get a jump ball call as Kane went up for the shot, getting tied up with Caroline Brady.
Big rebound right there. And, yeah, good possession. Now we're going to keep it on the jump ball here.
Ooh, we have a boys update. Holliston and the Hillers tied at 12 after 1 quarter of play. And some body contact there with Holden, but no call. These refs are letting them play. They're not calling a lot tonight, Wally.
Well, it is Referee Appreciation Month, right? So
well, no, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
The less calls, the better, in my opinion. I mean, there's some things you have to call, but who wants a basketball game with foul call after foul call? Is that pass a little high from McDonald in the direction of Bauman?
Yeah, we don't want to criticize past officials, but Tuesday night was rough. They called it extremely tight, so really very little flow to the game.
Yeah, those ones are always a little bit rough. But it looks like we have a good one tonight.
Yeah.
Davies with it. The boys seem to be in a good game themselves over in Holliston. As that's stolen away by McDonald. Kane was trying to pass.
Yeah, she got trapped down in the corner there. Couldn't really get rid of it. We're going to foul on the floor here. Yeah, no shots.
Get an elbow foul. And it's against Beth Flanagan.
2 minutes for elbowing.
McDonald on the entry. Ooh. That was just simultaneous contact, and no one ended up with the ball.
That was ugly. Head, banging head.
Simpson with it.
Ooh, reach in there on Davies.
And we're going to get a foul here.
And if it is on Davies, it's no, it's not.
No, it's going to be on Kane.
Caroline Kane.
It's her first, team 4th for the Hillers. Officials talking it out. Are they changing who the foul's on?
Yeah, they are. That's Elena Davies, her second. That's who I thought it was on, too. It happened to be right in our line of view. So easy for us to see, maybe not as easy for them.
Maybe you should be the official. Simpson.
I wouldn't want to do it for $1 million.
Flanagan with the rebound. Feeds it up.
It might have been Simpson's first miss of the night.
And that was knocked away from Holden. Did we have a foul in the process? Nope, just knocked out.
Just got knocked off her foot.
Bobbin on the entry to McDonald. 2 minutes into the second quarter, Holliston up by 5. We had some great back and forth shooting in the first quarter. It has slowed down a little bit so far in the second quarter. Brady was in trouble, feeds the top of the perimeter, up for 3, and Lucy Bobbin swishes it through. And that is knocked out of bounds by Catherine McDonald. Hiller ball. We get a couple of substitutions. Catherine Williams back into the game for Holliston. Davies with it. Feeds it over to Holden now along the short corner. Back to Holden. Davies for 3. No good. At a play it goes. Holliston ball.
We got a timeout for the Hillers here. So the game, he doesn't want the game to get away from them. It was 14-11. Now it's 19-11. Hillers haven't really scored here. Haven't scored at all in the second quarter. Right. But before it gets out of hand, Coach Greco, I think, wants to talk it over.
Good timeout call there as Holliston finds themselves on a 5-0 run to start off quarter number 2. And really, if the Hillers can shoot like they did in the first quarter every quarter, they would have a lot of success.
Yeah, they'd be right in this game, and they'd be right in every other game.
We do have a TVL boys update. It looks like Westwood and Medfield had an early game tonight. Westwood took down Medfield 55-44 and improves to 10-7 on the season. And they have clinched a playoff spot with the win. So congratulations to Westwood boys. And another update. Millis and Bellingham currently in action. No score update in that one yet. And congratulations to the Hiller wrestling team who got a win on senior night. They got a win 39-36 in a close match. It looks like we had one of the Hillers teams called from the stands, I believe. Oh, it's Hopkinton Hillers youth basketball. They're going to be doing some halftime action, I believe. McDonald with it.
Oh, great steal.
Away, taking it to the rack. Kane, no good.
Oh, she's out of bounds.
Yep.
Great steal, great anticipation by Caroline Kane. Took it the length of the floor. I was really hoping to see a dunk at the end of that, but alas, she was not able to pull it off.
We'll call up, what is it, Thomas Chatton.
Yeah. But really great anticipation and great defense, great vision on Caroline Kane's part on that play. Another travel.
Bauman called for the travel. Goes to the Hillers. Mike, I'd bring down my levels a little bit. I think they're high. Fed up by Restaghini. Over to the wing, Grady. Back to Restaghini. Flanagan. Short corner, Kane. Along the baseline, no good.
Well, they're fighting themselves for the rebound there.
Good battle for the rebound. Yeah. Coming away with it was Lucy Bauman.
Poharek and Caroline Kane were fighting for the rebound themselves and pulled it away from each other, and Holliston was able to come up with it.
McDonald feeds it back. Fed in there by Bauman. Up and no good is Catherine Williams. Hiller rebound.
2-on-1 here.
Restaghini trying to feed it through. It's knocked out of play.
Yeah, nice defense by Catherine Williams of Holliston. Was able to catch up from behind and knock that ball away. But it'll be Hiller ball into the basket here.
It most certainly will. Substitution for Holliston. Megan Lyons into the game for Kaylee McDonald. Kane on the entry. Just able to get it underneath. Up with the turnaround. Restaghini, and in she goes.
Yeah, nice inbound play under the basket there.
She had to work around 2 defenders to put that one in.
Yeah, that's good patience when you're right under the basket in traffic. It takes a lot of patience there, and it's a good job not to panic. She was able to get it done.
Simpson feeds it in.
Good defense right there.
Fantastic defense. Good steal by McCann. Kane over to the wing, Restagini. McCann back over to Grady for three. Yes! Megan Grady with a big-time three bucket.
Yeah, really stepping up there with a big three, her first points of the night, and it brings the Hillers back to within three. They're down 19-16 here. So the Hillers are on a 5-0 run here after the Holliston started off on a 5-0 run of their own to start the quarter. So Hillers are right back in it.
Sometimes timeout calls really can work their magic.
Yeah, you think that that's just nonsense, but it does stop momentum here and there.
Absolutely. I think that's the main reason in the sport you call the timeout is
right.
There's so many momentum shifts and they can easily be stopped. And we've got a good wave going here with the Hiller student section.
Yeah, especially when emotion is involved so much in momentum as it is in youth sports or in high school sports. But I remember reading about John Wooden, the legendary coach for UCLA, and he notoriously would not call timeouts because he wanted his team to figure it out on their own on the floor. But this is a different kind of situation here where the coach is really much more involved and needs to, is supposed to be an ally for the team and help them where they need to be helped.
Well, from a hockey standpoint, John Tortorella is famously known for that.
Torts. Love him.
Classic.
Yeah.
Greatest press conferences ever. Just don't watch them around kids, folks.
Yeah.
He does not hold back. Lucy Bauman into Megan Lyons. Back to Bauman. Up top, Williams feeds it over. Bauman driving in. Up, no good. Rebound, Caroline Kane. Restagini takes it up. Over to the wing. McCann back to Restagini. Driving in, feeds it through. Grady back to Restagini.
Again, nice job by Restagini stepping into the defense and opening up.
A little short.
There it is.
And the putback. Oh. No good by Grady.
How did that come out?
And Paharik ended up getting the rebound, and as she was driving baseline, it was punched out. It stays with the Hillers.
Like as you can see here on the telestrator, as I'm moving, Restagini stepping into the defense, moves the defenders around, and she's able to get open shots for her teammates. Ooh, she gets a pocket pick right there.
Simpson, coast to coast.
There's another. Oh, I was going to say.
In she goes, plus the foul.
I was going to think that was a charge, but not at all. That's too bad.
Yep. Well, Holliston needed that. That breaks up a 5-0 run by the Hillers.
And that's Megan Simpson with another 2 points. She's got 10, and she's shooting for 11 right here.
Crowd making some noise. Simpson trying to complete the and one. No good. Rebound by Megan Grady. The crowd did their job. Kane up top, Restagini. McCann back to Restagini. Now McCann will pass back and forth. Up top, Kane. McCann launches it. No.
Ooh. Look good from
Williams.
Here. Look good from here.
It was a good look. And knocked away from Simpson. Paharik comes away with it. Paharik back to Restagini.
Oh, she's getting double team here. Oh, she splits the defense.
Nice drive in. Out to Grady. No, a little off the mark. And Holliston has it collected by Megan Simpson.
I think this is the most confident I've seen the freshman Tegan Restagini play all season.
Driving in, no good. You'd imagine that she just gained more and more confidence every game she plays.
Right.
Stolen away by Simpson. Simpson coast to coast. No. Loose ball. Good battle.
Good defense by Restagini for going for the block
by Kane
without fouling.
Right. Feeds it through, Paharik.
There it is, and one.
What a sequence.
Nice step through by Paharik under the defense to put it up and get it in and then get fouled. Again, now they're down 3. They're right back in it. They're fighting them even right here.
I'll tell you, both teams, they are hustling tonight. Maybe it's because they want to stay warm.
Yeah, Each team on the bench is struggling to sub in.
Count it. 3-point play by Holly Paharik.
That's another free throw for her. She hit a multitude of free throws in the last game. On Tuesday night, she had 14 points, and 8 of them, I think, were from the line.
Williams feeds it over. McDonald. Back to Williams. To the corner for 3. Yes! Good response by Lucy Bobbin. Her second 3 of the quarter. She has 8 points. A 5-point Holliston lead. Just over a minute left. Paharik. Oosh, knocked away. Battle for it. Jump ball. Or did we get a timeout call in? Nope. All right, Holliston will take it.
Holliston ball and a couple of substitutions here for each team. Minute to go. Minute 1 to go here. Hillers are down 5.
We got ourselves a good one.
Yeah, we got a good game here. Not real foul trouble right now. No one shooting 1-1, but one more foul by Holliston, and Hopkinton will be shooting 1-1.
On the entry, McDonald. Feeds it over, Bauman. Over to Simpson, driving in through 2 defenders. Yes! Nice job there by Megan Simpson.
She's a fantastic scorer. She shoots from all different angles.
12 points overall. Team leading. Knocked away from Davies.
And she doesn't,
somehow able to keep it.
Doesn't hit the line either.
Then it was stolen away from Finnegan by Brady. Pass up over to Bauman for 3. No good. Is it just me, or does it feel like both these teams are on their A game tonight? Ooh. And that's Flanagan draws contact.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Haley McDonald, unless it's on McCann. I hope not. Yeah, McDonald.
Yep. She didn't like it, but
they'll be shooting 1-1 now.
The Hillers do.
For the next 24 seconds.
Big free throws right here. I have a feeling every free throw attempt's going to matter in this game.
Yeah, very, very much so. With a close game like this.
And she hits the front end.
Yeah, big one right there. Brings it within 6. Keeps the game close. You don't want, Holliston to get a couple of quick baskets just in the last few seconds to swell up their lead. And go in with a little more momentum than they should.
Right. She misses on the back end, then it's knocked out of play. Holliston ball.
22 seconds here. Now, if Hopkinton can play with a lot of good defense here, they can get their own last second shot if they play defense real well.
McDonald with it. Hands it off over to Simpson. Simpson.
Yeah, they got to make sure she gives up the ball.
To the corner.
I think that was a travel to start with.
No good there, and the Hillers come up with it.
1 second left.
She didn't get it off in time.
Nope.
But it was short anyhow.
Wasn't going to make it anyway, yeah.
What a half it was at the end of 2 quarters of play. It's the Holliston Panthers 26, the Hopkinton Hillers 20. It was a 14-11 first quarter in favor of Holliston, a 12-9 second quarter in favor of Holliston, but the Hillers started to come alive in those last few minutes. But Wally, it's a good back-and-forth battle
it sure has
here
been.
Tonight.
Yeah, it sure has been. Both offenses were really clicking in the first quarter. Defenses kind of took over a little bit in the second quarter, but the offenses are really playing well, and it's been kind of a frenetic pace up and down the court, both teams. It's been exciting to watch.
It certainly has been, and we have another half to go, so we'll step aside for the next few minutes at the half. Hopkinton 20, Holliston 26. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Basketball on HCAN. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center as we are just about ready for the second half between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers in this girls TVL large matchup. It's been a good battle out there so far tonight As we enter the second half, it's Holliston leading 26-20. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Henneberry on the call. Let's take a look at the scoring totals for the first half. For the Holliston Panthers, Megan Simpson has a team-leading 12 points. Megan Lyons has 4. Lucy Bauman with 8. Caroline Brady with 2. For the Hopkinton Hillers, Elena Davies with 3. Beth Flanagan with 1. Holly Paharic with 3 points. Megan Grady with 3 points. Tegan Restaghini with 6. And Caroline Kane with 4. It's been a good back-and-forth battle so far, Wally. I'm sure it's going to continue into the second half.
Yeah, I bet it will. Yeah, the Hillers have been outscored only by 3 points in each quarter, so they've stayed pretty even coming in, and now they're down 6. But they definitely have the ability to turn it around, especially with the tenacity their defense has been playing.
Ooh, little fumble there by Restaghini. Hillers start off with possession, working right to left across your screen. And we do have a boys update. We'll get you that momentarily as the ball knocked out of bounds. Over in Holliston, the Hopkinton boys team leading the Panthers 27-18 at the half. So things looking good for the Hiller boys so far in that battle. Important game for them tonight. As McDonald hands it back to Williams. Into the paint, and a good give there, but unable to finish was Caroline Brady off the Quinzini pass. Restaghini looking to pass up to Flanagan, knocked out a play by McDonald. We do have some other TVL updates for you as well. In boys action, Westwood leading Medfield 46-34. Actually, that update is old. Westwood has since beat Medfield.
Ooh, she stepped on the baseline.
She did indeed. It'll go to Holliston. And then in girls action, Norwood defeated Ashland 58-40. In boys action, Dover Sherborne leading Dedham at the half 41-28. Pass over to Simpson. Along the baseline, no, but
offensive foul.
Offensive charge. Second foul on Simpson. She's not happy about that call.
Yeah, that's a tough call. I think it could have been like a no call. She really was going out of her way to not make contact, but unfortunately did for her.
Hey, the ref was right there. He saw everything. So.
Yeah, you closer than I was.
Flanagan into Restaghini. These officials have done a nice job tonight, not calling much and letting these two teams play.
Yeah, but without letting it get out of hand, too.
Right, exactly. They're calling only what is necessary. Picked up by Quinzini. Feeds Brady. Now Brady over to McDonald. McDonald driving down. Up from the block.
Nice
Great
block
by Restaghini. Put back. Count it. And on the bucket, that was, I believe, 14, if I'm correct, Wally. Catherine Williams.
Her first points of the night.
I was confirming I was correct in case you can tell. But Paharic draws the foul.
I was confused at first, too. I was looking at the block.
Paharic heading to the line. She is 1 for 1 from the strike. 3 points overall as she completed an and one in the second quarter. First of 2, no good. On the second, no, falls out. Rebound by Caroline Brady. With it, McDonald trying to feed it over. Stolen away by Paharic. Good hustle. Davies feeds it up. Flanagan gets it into Kane. Around the defender. Called for the travel.
I'm noticing here in the second half, I don't think I would have missed this in the first half, but Megan Simpson of Holliston has 2 different color shoes on now, a black one and a red one.
Wow.
So made some kind of an equipment change at halftime.
Well, they're school-themed colors. Williams feeds it into the paint. Up for the jumper, no good by Brady. Batted around. Who's going to come away with it? It'll be the Hillers. Davies comes away with it. Flanagan back to Davies for 3. Yes! Big-time bucket there.
That's Elena Davies' second three-pointer of the night. That's a big one right there. Gets them right back within 5. Ooh, and Holliston
Megan
answers.
Simpson, what a great response. She has 14 points. Davies to Flanagan. Feeds it in. Kane, 2 defenders around her, gets it back out. Flanagan up to Davies. Now to Restaghini, looking for Paharik. Knocked towards the sideline. Somehow kept in bounds. Kane misses the shot. Rebound Simpson.
Simpson's going to try to do something. I thought she was going to try to take it all the way in.
I don't know how they kept that in bounds.
Yeah, I don't either.
Missed the shot. Secondary shot. Count it. Catherine Williams on the follow-through. Davies feeds it over. Restaghini to Kane. No good from the short corner. Rebound Holliston. Pulled down by Quinzini. McDonald will take it up. Holliston starting to distance themselves a little bit. They lead it by 9. Feeds it over. Stripped away.
Picked her pocket, Davies.
Restaghini down the paint and called for the travel. That is rough.
Yeah, she got the ball poked, but right kind of into her hip, and she kind of caught it between her arm and her hip for a step, and then put it back on the floor. So they got her for a travel. Holliston's trying to make a substitution, and no one knows who's coming out. The substitution's coming in, and everyone's saying, I'm not coming out.
Williams takes it up. Crowd getting into it. Calling for the defense. McDonald driving down. Oh, a miscommunication there. She was looking for St. John, and St. John was working her way towards the baseline.
A tough defense by the Hillers right there. Really good, tough man-to-man defense. Everybody was covered. Really couldn't squeak the pass into her teammate there. And the Panthers are just showing the same 2-3 zone defense the whole game. It's effective for them, so why would you change it?
Right. McCann misses the shot, grabs her own rebound out to Davies. Davies from the elbow, no good. Battle for it. And ripping it away is Kane, but we get a jump ball call.
And they called the jump ball before Kane could really, really rip it away. And she did.
She did. Should have been Hiller's ball.
Yeah.
Williams into Lyons. Feeds it up top, Quinzini. Trying to get it underneath, taken away, Kane. Looking for a quick break, draws contact.
Caroline Kane is really stepping up the ferocity here in her game in the second half.
That's Mia Quinzini's third foul. She'll come out. Caroline Brady back into the game.
Third team foul for Holliston, none for Hopkinton at this point in the half.
That is certainly some good numbers for the Hillers. Restaghini up with the underhand lay-in, no good. Paharik pulls it away, up for the shot, no. And that grabs it once again. No one there.
Yeah, great sequence there for the Hillers. Nice drive all the way to the basket by Tegan Restaghini. And then a nice rebound by Paharik, but the layup didn't go, the putback didn't go. They did everything right except get the bunnies to get in the hoop.
And that's been one of the issues throughout the season for the Hillers. They rebound well, defend well, but shooting, they have a hard time at moments.
Perfect play
to the corner, yes!
Perfect play by Paharik. Gets it underneath, sucks everybody underneath. She kicks it out for the three-pointer.
Megan Grady knocking down her second three of the night. Hillers back within 6. Simpson with it. Feeds it over. Out to the corner for 3. No good there. And we have a push on the rebound attempt.
That's going to be a foul on Holliston here, number 21, Eva St. John.
We'll get her with her second.
Yeah, the Hillers are they're fighting hard for all these rebounds. They're playing very, very tough defense here.
They certainly are. They can get the shooting down. They're stolen away to the rack. Yes. Megan Simpson going coast to coast.
Yeah, nice defense by Simpson. Tegan Restaghini, just like here, it was stubbornly went against Simpson.
Another one.
And now she's picked her pocket twice and taken it in. Again for a layup, but missed that one.
Restaghini pulls it down.
If I was Restaghini, I wouldn't go at Simpson again.
She sees her coming that time. Feeds it over. McCann. No. Battle for it. and it is going to go Holliston's way.
Yeah, it's a foul on Holly Paharic, her first. Yeah, Tegan Restagini's running up against Megan Simpson there on the offense. When Tegan has it, she's a right-handed player, and she's a freshman, so she's probably still building up her ambidextrosity and to go left. But so she's going to go right more often, and she's going to run into Megan Simpson, who's a talented player, and she took it from her twice in a row.
And there's our word of the night, folks: ambidextrosity.
I think I made that up.
I like it.
And I went with it, even though I was fumbling.
Well, it's a big enough word where you can't tell if you made it up or not. So there's some young fans. Good youth turnout here tonight. I think they got the Hillers Youth Basketball Association or something like that in the house.
I'm going to write that one down, and ambidextrosity,
yes,
see if I can find that in the Webster's Dictionary.
Might have to put that in the highlights.
The low lights.
That'll be on the blooper reel. Some TVL updates. Norwood defeated Ashland on the girls' side 58-40.
At least I didn't say she was amphibious.
And Dover Sherborne leading 35-19 after the third quarter against Dedham. We continue on off the timeout. Brady with it.
Good trapping defense there in the corner.
Up for the shot and in. Megan Lyons with her third bucket of the night. She has 6 points.
Yeah, nice lefty runner, right? No hesitation, good confidence.
McCann back to Restagini. Approaching a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. Restagini feeds it over into Paharic. Back out to Grady. Holliston using that similar defense to the Hillers with the trapping. Paharic has it knocked away.
Oh, what good hands.
Great pass over to Simpson, coast to coast. Count it. Megan Simpson, 18 points.
Yeah, as soon as there was any loose ball there in the front court, up in near the top of the key, Megan Simpson just released, hoping to get it down, and they did. They saw her out there.
You do not want her to shoot right now. She is on fire.
Yeah, she is.
Kane has it stripped away. Holliston has it.
Yeah, Holliston's up 12 at this point. It's starting to get creeping a little bit away from them here at this point.
Williams feeds it over. Simpson driving in around the defender. No, off the mark. Battle for it. Jump ball call.
Goes for her own rebound and ties it up. Going to be Hopkinton ball.
And the Hillers make a line change.
Yeah, full line change. Forwards and defense. Right over the boards.
Bethel Flanagan will have the entry.
So we'll reset. We've got Beth Flanagan in there, Elena Davies, Ashley McCann, Charlotte Holden, and the last girl, I can't determine who she is. I don't know. I don't see her number. And unfortunately, from this angle, I don't recognize her. It's
Lexi Bruce.
Yeah.
After 3 quarters of play, Westwood boys leading Medfield 34-29. Davies with it, feeds it over. McCann back to Davies.
Good news for Hopkinton is Megan Simpson's out of the game right now.
And Holden gets wrapped up with McDonald for the jump ball call. Favor of Holliston.
I spoke too soon. Here comes Megan Simpson with it. She's all rested up after that.
She just
4
needed
seconds.
10 seconds, and she's ready to go.
I'm not sure, but
that
I think
happened in the first half too, didn't it?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, they went to talk to her. I think she switched her red and black to the other feet now.
It's in her contract, 20 seconds of rest time per game. Simpson, 10 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, they're trying to isolate her.
Simpson feeds it over to the short corner. No good is Brady. Battle for it, and that'll do it for the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, it is the Holliston Panthers 38, the Hopkinton Hillers 26. A 12-6 third quarter in favor of Holliston. And in this fourth quarter, Wally, the Hillers, they have some serious work to do.
They do now. They really have to go all out here and just really lay it out there and almost, gamble as much as they can almost to really claw their way back into it. Holliston's been very, very consistent in this game. 14 points in the first quarter, 12 in each the second and the third, where the Hillers' offense is kind of going downhill a little bit. 11 in the first quarter, 9, then 6. So they've got to turn that around and kind of concentrate on their offense.
Right. It was a rough shooting quarter in that third quarter, and this team is missing one thing, and that's shooting.
Right.
They have everything else. They have the defense. They are good at rebounding. They are good at passing, good at ball control. They just have to get the shooting down.
Yeah, outside shooting is okay. It's pretty good. The interior, like finishing the close ones, is where they struggle. They get the rebounds and the putbacks don't go in, or when they are able to drive through the defense and get to the rim, they don't finish right there, and that's going to hopefully come with maturity. And this is a young team.
Very true, and I think they're only going to get better and better. Holden feeds it in. Bruce trying to kick it out. It's stolen away by Simpson. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Feeds it over. Up, no good. Battle for it as it was wrapped up by Bruce. Jump ball call in favor of Holliston. Missed shot was by Catherine Williams. Kaylee McDonald on the entry. Feeds it in. Simpson. Again, Simpson looking to put a move on. Feeds it over to the wing. Trying to get it underneath.
Defense. Yeah, good defense.
Away. Davies coming up with it. Stolen back by Holliston as Quinzini comes away with it. Up to Simpson, long two, no good. And, wow, trying to put it out of play off of Davies, and she does.
Yeah, Davies went over and tried to block her out. Just let the ball go out of bounds. But Simpson, really athletic, gets around her and shoots the ball back off of Davies' leg out of bounds.
She had some good hang time on that jump.
Did. Yeah.
Kaylee McDonald on the entry. Might see her recruited by the track team. Simpson driving in, up. Count it. Megan Simpson, 20 points.
Yeah, timeout. Coach Greco here for the Hillers. Yeah, 20 points for Megan Simpson. She probably is the most dynamic scorer we've seen this year. We've seen other girls on other teams that are prolific scorers, but they're different types of players. Whether they're the larger person like the Scalabrini girl,
right,
that we saw, but this girl here, Megan Simpson, is really athletic, really can score from anywhere.
Yeah, she is a very good all-around player, very talented.
Good defense,
athlete.
Too. Yeah.
And so she has helped Holliston really take control of this game, and really the Hillers are just going to need a parade of buckets to get back into this thing.
And she really is most of their offense. I mean, Holliston has 40 points, and she's got half of them. So she really kind of, the game really flows through her for Holliston. So if they can neutralize her, which they haven't been able to do yet, they don't have a whole lot of time to do it. They got to really sell out here to score and get back in this game.
Well, one of the things that helps is she's very quick. And despite the fact that the Hillers have put 2 defenders on her, she's able to find ways around them.
Right.
Bethel Flanagan on the entry off the timeout. 7:05 and counting left to go. Restaghini to Holden, feeds it in. Lexi Bruce surrounded by Panthers. Trying to kick it back out, able to get it to Holden, and nearly stolen away by a hustling Simpson, but Restaghini keeps it.
Oh, she's trapped.
And now driving in, feeds it over, up for the shot, yes! Lexi Bruce with a big one.
Her first points of the game. Now, Holliston's playing defense right now like the Hillers are. That was a real good sequence for their defense.
Megan Simpson driving in. No good.
Another offensive foul for her. That's her third offensive foul.
Wow. They get her with the charge.
She has 3 fouls, and every one of them has been an offensive foul. They're going to the basket.
Well, it shows you she's willing to take that risk, drive right in there and take the shot.
Yeah, she'll take 20 points in exchange for 3 offensive fouls.
Right. And we're going to get a foul here, looks like on Kaylee McDonald. That's going to be a team 6 for Holliston. So that could certainly factor into this fourth quarter.
So now here, an interesting thing so they're still in this 2-3 zone, but they're kind of matching up. But Megan Simpson now is on Tegan Restaghini's left. So she can have a little bit of an easier time going to her right, I think.
And over by Bruce, and it's taken away by Simpson. Along the near side she goes, feeds it up top. Back to Simpson goes Brady. Out of the wing, around the horn they go. Up from the corner, and no good is McDonald. Here comes the Hillers. Restaghini up to Holden. Now Flanagan. Restaghini feeds it over to Kane. Back to the wing, driving in. Flanagan up top. Restaghini for 3. No. Batted in the air and pulled down by Quinzini. Simpson with it. Feeds it over. Williams. Brady. Running out of time on the shot clock, 15 seconds, and we'll have a jump ball call as Flanagan got wrapped up with Megan Simpson. Hiller ball.
Yeah, she came down on her arm awkwardly. She's shaking it around a little bit, and it's tough for her.
They're going to take her out.
It's her left arm, and she's a lefty.
And they're going to call a timeout.
I'm sure she's all right, but yeah, tough. You know, when you bang your loose your elbow, especially bare bone on the floor, that'll hurt.
They call it your funny bone, but it's not so funny.
Not so funny at all.
40-28, Holliston lead. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Coming up next week, we'll have more basketball for you, as well as some big hockey games next Tuesday night. The Hillers hosting Ashland at 7 p.m. And then on Wednesday, boys hockey, girls hockey doubleheader at the New England Sports Center. Boys hockey takes on Ashland at 4 p.m. And girls hockey hosts Westwood at 6 p.m. And then we have Hiller Ski next Thursday night at 6:45. And next Friday, girls basketball hosts Westwood at 6:30. And we will have a guest announcer Tuesday night. And we won't reveal who. We'll keep it a mystery. We'll let the people out there try to figure it out. Bethel Flanagan on the entry into Elena Davies. Feeds it over to Restaghini.
Ooh, another quick whistle where Caroline Kane was able to get the ball free.
Jump ball call, Holliston basketball. Catherine Williams up the far side, over to Lyons. Back to Williams. Holliston going to take their time on these possessions, and Lyons draws a foul. First foul in quite a while called against the Hillers.
Yeah, it's only their second team foul of the half.
They'll get Caroline Kane with her first.
Caroline's been playing very, very, very well. A lot of these jump balls are hers.
There goes the crowd.
And that's just tenacity to get a ball and hold on to it.
First free throw no good by Megan Lyons, who has 6 points overall tonight. We have a boys update. Things looking good for the Hiller boys. After 3 quarters, as the Lions hits the second free throw, it is Hopkinton 44, Holliston 23.
Ooh, that's a nice big 21-point lead for the Hillers over in Holliston.
Absolutely. Restaghini trying to feed it through, called for the travel. That turnover hurts for the Hillers.
Yeah, under 5 minutes to go here. And down by 13.
Full court pressure as you'd expect, stolen away. Davies, and now Paharik up top. Back to Davies.
There's a foul on the floor.
That'll be against Holliston. That's going to put the Hillers at the line for a 1-and-1.
I think that's on Catherine Williams. And that's going to be her second.
Davies at the line for the first time tonight. She has 6 points overall.
Should be shooting 1-and-1 here.
On the front end, no. Holliston rebound, pulled down by St. John. Williams feeds it over to Simpson. Now along the left side, Lions.
Oh, wow.
Great pass.
Yeah,
no good on the
play.
shot.
Great pick and roll there. She was rolling to the basket wide open, got the pass, but missed the layup.
Simpson feeds it over. Lions into the paint. Up and no good is Quinzini. Rebound Kane. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. Restaghini feeds it out. Davies. Over to the corner. Kane. Back out to Davies. Driving in around the defender. No good there.
Good drive.
I think a defender got a piece of that.
I think so too. Yeah, good drive by Davies.
Williams over to Lyons. Feeds it to the short corner. Up and good. And that is number 21, Ava St. John. Sometimes the hair blocks the numbers.
Right, yeah. It's the battle of the ponytail that we run out here.
Flanagan into Paharic. And we'll get a jump ball.
That's going to stay Hiller ball. But that's a little frustrating. They get the ball in down low, and they're not able to finish. They get a lot of times tied up or knocked away.
Flanagan on the entry. Gets it into Davies. Up for the long two. No good.
Ooh, call a foul on Tegan Restaghini going over the back.
There was some contact there.
I think that's a light foul.
Brady on the entry. Here comes McDonald. Holliston going to take their time here, try to burn some clock, you'd imagine. Williams. McDonald hands it off to Simpson. Simpson putting on the moves. We got an elbow call. It's going to be against the Hillers. They're going to get Caroline Kane with her second.
Another full line change here for the Hillers.
Catherine Williams on the entry. Up and good is Maya Quinzini. Charlotte Holden with it. Finnegan. Underneath.
Great interior passing right there.
And the foul is drawn up.
Lexi Bruce with a fantastic pass from the high post down to the cutter, going back door.
And Sophia Kraus comes into the game, draws the foul, and is at the line. First of two, no good. Sophia Kraus has been hopping back and forth between the JV team and the varsity team.
Yeah, she does a great job while she's with the varsity team. Plays hard. Ooh, in and out, robbed.
Robbed by the rim, rebound by Caroline Brady. McDonald. McDonald hands it off. Williams driving in, and we get a foul.
You know, they're going to get Charlotte Holden with a reach in right there, her first. Team fifth.
Hiller's starting to rack up the fouls in the last couple of minutes. McDonald on the entry. Poked away by Kraus, narrowly stolen.
Nice anticipation by Kraus right there. Almost tipped it forward, into the front court for a layup, but managed to tip it out of bounds, which is unfortunate. Tegan Restaghini checks back in for Ashley McCann.
Kaylee McDonald on the entry over to Brady. Simpson. And we will get a foul.
Looks like on Lexi Bruce, maybe?
You are correct. It's her first.
They just really don't want Megan Simpson to get loose there.
McDonald with it. Over to Williams. Ooh, having trouble finding someone. Caroline Brady with it. Holliston just trying to burn time. Hillers are not going to foul.
2 minutes to go here.
Stolen away, Grady. Good passing along the perimeter. Kraus back out to Holden for three. Yes! Well, it might be a little too late, but a nice three bucket there.
Yeah, her first points of the night. Nice shot.
McDonald driving in. Feeds it out, up for three. No good off to Marcus Simpson.
She had her feet all crossed up, and she still threw it up there, and I thought for sure it was going to go in. It looks like...
it looks like we're going to get a handful of substitutions.
Megan Simpson is subbed out and has taken off her face mask. I think she's done for the night.
I was just about to say, it's probably a good time to take out your starters.
Yeah, especially the injured ones.
Well, it was a good start for the Hillers as they were going back and forth pretty much the entirety of the first half.
Yeah, they kept it a great game for the first half.
But this Holliston team proved to be a little too much.
Yeah, really, they really wore them down in the second half. Just good defense and an offense that the Hillers really couldn't stop in the second half.
Well, you mentioned Elena Scalabrini before out of Dover Sherborne. She had a great night as Dover Sherborne took down Dedham 42-32. Eliana Scalabrini had 16 points to lead team scoring for Dover Sherborne. And as far as the Dover Sherborne boys, they are leading Dedham at the end of the third quarter, 58-38. And we mentioned earlier, boys basketball after three quarters was Hopkinton leading 44-23. So it looks like the boys are going to pull off a nice win tonight over in Holliston. Grady with it, feeds it over Holden. Back to Grady, thought about it. Finnegan, knocked away, taken away. You got the reserve players in for both teams, pretty much. Donald over to Williams.
Well, the good thing about the way Greco rotates his players, you've got your reserves in there now,
right.
But they get a lot of playing time. They're not, they're not the end of the bench kids.
Absolutely.
Like we've seen these players in earlier in the game.
And it's kind of been the system for the boys and girls. Pretty much if you're on the roster, you're going to get in there. Coach Keene does the same thing with the boys team, really. Sophia Kraus at the line.
That foul was on Catherine Williams, and that's her third.
And hits the front end. Kraus is in the scorebook.
9 Hillers scoring tonight.
For the second, yes. Yeah, I believe there's only 2 on the roster that aren't in the scorebooks yet. We'll see if they can get in this last minute. And here goes Holden to the rack.
They're going to call her for a travel.
Oh. Well, it was a great steal.
Yeah. She should have just taken it up. Maybe you get fouled, maybe you get blocked. But you try to stop on a dime like that, it's difficult to keep your feet, keep the pivot foot without sliding it.
Yeah, you got to lay that in. McDonald with it. And we have a push. I believe it's against Charlotte Holden. It is. That's her second. Double bonus time for Holliston. Or no, one more to go before double bonus time. Kaylee McDonald, front end of a 1-and-1, yes.
And she hits it off the bank.
On the back end, no good. But foul on the rebound.
I think a lane violation.
Ah.
Yeah, no foul there. Well, we'd be shooting too.
Holden feeds it over. Grady back to Holden. Finnegan across over to Grady, down to the corner. Aaron pass there. Able to regather is Grady. Runs into traffic.
Look at 20 seconds here. Someone's got to do something with it instead of just passing it around.
Up for three and good. Finnegan. Kate Finnegan was one of the two not in the scorebooks.
We've got 10 Hillers in the scoring sheet right now.
Well, Ashley McCann's not out there, so unfortunately she won't get in tonight. But she had a good game, some good steals.
Right.
Kaylee McDonald on the entry over to Williams, and that'll do it. The Holliston Panthers take the game 46-36. Hillers closed in late in the fourth quarter, but it was too late by then. They actually outscored Holliston in that fourth quarter 10-8. Well, it was a good effort by the Hillers. As we've mentioned, they're a young team, and they're only getting better and better, and they gave their TVL large foe, Holliston Panthers, a great matchup here tonight, but fell a little bit short.
Yeah, only a 10-point loss. They actually played them, pretty well for 3 quarters, if you want to include the fourth quarter where they outscored the Panthers. Really, it's only the third quarter where the game kind of got away from them. And so a good effort by the Hillers tonight. Played really good defense. Really showed me something on the boards. Just a little trouble just scoring on tough defense like the Panthers were playing tonight.
Well, the Hiller girls will be on the road next Tuesday in Ashland. We'll be here for the boys' game, but for our crew, Mary Arnott, John Ritz, Mike Tarosian, my broadcast partner Wally Henneberry, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity basketball on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your night, and stay warm out there. We'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.